Come on. Pull, 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 pull.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh geez.
All right. Today I'm joined by one of our amazing clients, Asha.
So far I'm good. I don't know about after 3 more sets.
Let's do this fun thing. This fun thing we call fitness. All right, good morning everyone. Welcome to another Fit Vegan workout video. Today I'm joined by one of our amazing clients, Asha. We are here in Chicago. We're gonna be bringing her through a leg workout. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, a little bit of pain coming.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that part.
Yeah, we'll make sure we stretch after. So we'll be bringing her through ultimately her workout that I created for her as a part of the program. We'll be doing 5 rounds of 5 repetitions, and we'll be doing 4 exercises with ample rest in between just to make sure that her body is primed and to be able to lift as heavy as possible.
Let's go.
All right?
Yeah.
So we'll be pushing her. Let's get into the gym. All right, so guys, we're gonna start a little warm up. We'll be on the treadmill. We'll walk at an incline. Let's do a 2.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 and then like a 2.5 for the speed. So when you walk on a treadmill and it's flat to 0, it doesn't activate your glutes, so your butt, the same way as if you're to like walk outside. So it's like you would be walking in the same place.
Right.
So if you incline it, it's kind of like you're walking outside and you're propelling yourself forward. So it's actually activating your glutes. Yeah.
What about if you go higher gradient?
Yeah, it would just, basically you're walking up a hill, so it would engage it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to burn you out too much because we'll do squats and deadlift and lunges and calf raises and yeah.
I'm ready.
But yeah, so when you warm up on a treadmill, always go to like a 2. Like a 2.5 is fine.
I usually do like 8 and then 3, 5, but.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that works too. As long as it's not below 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if not, like I said, it's like if you're walking like in the same place, your butt's not being activated. And that's for a lot of people, like you sit down a lot for work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you sit down for a long time, like your glutes just tend to be more like relaxed and it's not as engaged as often. So when people go and do squats and they try to do a squat, they're not used to contracting. Yeah. And so their legs will do weird things to try and get the weight up on a squat. Then you start to buckle in, you do weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta warm up the butt cheeks. So a good way to land more forward on the feet is stand upright, squeeze your butt cheeks forward like you're doing a bit of a hip thrust, and then lean your body forward and let yourself naturally fall. All right, so your leg is kind of catching you.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that should make it easier for you to land on your forefoot. If you want to learn how to run properly, don't heel strike. Take off your shoes and start running. You're gonna heel strike 2 times or 3 times and it's gonna hurt, and then you'll land on your forefoot. All right, so we'll run to 6, and then we'll be good for like the cardiovascular warm up. Are you sweating a little bit?
A little, yeah.
A little, okay. I'm sweating too, so then we'll go warm up on the squat.
Perfect.
Yeah. Get you to stand here. Just put your shoulder against it while you're on the thing here. Just put your shoulder against it. Yeah, okay, probably like a 12. Okay, it's perfect. That's kind of a good way to know where to position this so that when you unrack it.
It's easy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're not like on your tippy toes trying to unrack it. So that's 45 pounds.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
It's a 20 kg one.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is maybe do a little bit of hip openers. Do 5 on each side. That's 1. 2. What's 1? 1. 2. 3. I got long legs. This is.
I think I have an advantage from being short.
So now that our hips are warmed up, we're going to do a warm up just with the bar. I said, I'll do just body weight for you. I'll do just with the bar. Okay. Just kind of the body prime and the muscles connected to be able to do the squat. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do them barefoot. Just because I like to have more stability, and these shoes have a lot of cushion. So feet shoulder width apart. You want your toes slightly pointed on the outside, right? Because it's gonna, so if they're turned this way, it's gonna help activate your butt a lot more when you're doing a squat. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna sit your butt down as if you're sitting on a chair without having to put your hands on your legs, all right? You're gonna go down to 90. Oh yeah, you got good hip mobility. All right, up. Okay, perfect. So let's do 15 of those. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Your knees are not going on the inside. What was it? 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. Awesome. One thing when you're racking the weight, just a quick tip, hit the back of it and bring it down. So let's just imagine it was at my height.
Yeah.
So here, you're basically gonna squat up, take one step back, and then you're in position to squat. And then when you're done, what you wanna do is take one step forward, hit the back of it, and then lower it into the stand, right?
Got it.
Okay, so make sure that you're even. There you go, make sure your hands are in the same place. If you want to, you can kind of like stretch your pinky out to it, or you can put your thumb on the line just to make sure that you're holding it evenly. Okay. There you go, so just squat up, take one step back. All right, perfect. So make sure your feet are even. So back up this foot a little bit. There you go, that's perfect. All right, so nice, slow and control, like 2-3 seconds down. And up, there you go. So go a little bit lower. Forward, nice and control, take your time. Upright, nice, fire. Hit the back, and down, there you go. Perfect. Well, let's maybe try to hold the bar a little bit lower.
Lower?
Yeah,
okay.
Like a little bit lower on the shoulders, so your elbows would be like this. Just because if the bar is higher, when you're squatting and you're going down, then your point of pivot is a lower back, right? So now you're kind of having to hold, because every time you get here, your body's kind of doing this.
Okay.
So if you get to bring it lower, it's closer to your center of gravity, so you don't have to hold it as much with your back.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's gonna allow you to go lower on the squat too. So I'll do 5-2. We'll get to adding weights. All this is still warm up.
Okay.
All right.
It's crazy.
There you go.
The minute that you have scheduled breaks between the sets, do you need to follow that minute, or just 30 seconds is enough?
No, respect. You have to respect it. So when I time the breaks, is like if we're doing something like a 5 repetition, you need more rest, because theoretically, if you should only be able to do 5 reps, it has to be heavy enough to only be able to do 5 reps.
Got it.
And it trains a specific type of muscle fibers, a certain type of stress on your nervous system that it needs time to recover. So if you take short rests, you're either not going to be able to lift the same weights the next few sets, or if you are, that means you're going too light and you could go heavier, where you actually need a break. Yeah, step under it, make sure you're even. There you go. So you see there's like a little like your rear delt here. You can have it up here, down here. Trying to keep it here. All right. So your arms might might be the thing holding it a little bit more. Yeah, no, it's perfect. Whatever's comfortable, right? Because you don't want it to be your shoulders to be stuck. All right, take a step back. All right, nice and control, all the way down to 90. All right, 1, go a little bit lower. I'll be there at the bottom to help. Yeah, oh, you see the difference?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be here, that's all right. 3, just to get a feel for it.
It's hard.
Yeah, we'll maybe, all right, okay, let's rack it. So what we're gonna do is we'll do it with no weights for your set.
Okay.
Just so we can the
form.
Yeah, the form, but also, so when you're doing a squat, most people, it's called the pocket. So most people will get to like here, where there's like a lot of tension in the hips, and it's kind of easier to spring upwards back. But once you kind of get past that point, some of that tension goes away, and then it's all glutes. And it's called the pocket of the hole.
I was feeling it here in the lower back.
Yeah, because you were leaning forward, right? So that's why I say we'll remove the weight. So we can focus on the form. But there's that point where the hips want to stop, because you kind of lose that spring effect, and you get down here and everything transitions to your butt. That little bottom part is the hardest. Bring it a little bit lower. There you go. This is like a place where it feels
like it's like
comfortable, but not super comfortable, right? 1 step back, big breath, and go all the way down. Nice. That's perfect. I got a trick for your next round. 3, 2 more. All the way down. Put all the weight on your heels. Pull the weight on your heels, on your heels, on your heels. There you go, okay. So yeah, we're gonna add the plates under your heels, Just because if you're squatting with shoes, you can see there's more cushion on the heel of your shoe.
Yeah.
Right? So your feet actually, you know what? There's more of a circle in the center of your shoe, because when you're squatting, I can tell your foot's rocking a little bit.
Okay.
And so if you're at the bottom and you're trying to push off of your toes like this, then your body's naturally going to want to lean forward, and then the bar is here, and then you're naturally holding it. So by adding a plate under the heel, it allows you to have a greater range of motion. But also when you're at the bottom, you can focus on pushing through your heels, because it's not like you're pushing in a negative space like this. You're pushing against something, and it helps you to stay more upright. Yeah. Okay. So the reason why when most people squat, they end up on their tippy toes at the bottom, because it allows them to stay upright. If I put my heels down, I fall back, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll put the plates. I'll do them with you.
So far I'm good. I don't know about after 3 more sets.
There you go. Just try doing a squat with your shoes on it without the bar, just to see how that feels. And when you're pushing down, when you're going down, you come out, put all the weight on your heels.
Okay.
Yeah. You notice a bit of a difference?
Yeah.
I know when you're going down, I notice your body wants to lean forward, but that corrects you to go upright, right?
Is it getting corrected with this?
Yeah, yeah. It's better, but with the bar, it should help more. You'll see it more when you have weight on. Okay. Right, so let's do the third set. Let's go down. You notice at the bottom, that stabilization? Okay. Yeah. So just focus on pushing through the heel. So even with the plate, you're leaning on your toes. Put your weight back.
I think I'm worried about like my back.
I'm holding the weight. Yeah, okay. Just one more. And then we'll, perfect, and then rack it. Yeah, so it's gonna be an adjustment for you to trust to put the weight on the heels. Yeah. Because you're not trusting, right now you're not trusting it when you're at the bottom. You're thinking about your back, so you're leaning forward. Yeah. But the leaning forward is the thing that's gonna hurt your back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because if this is the angle here for your squat from the side, you want the path of the barbell to go in a straight line. This is just like when I work out with Ivy. So look at the path of the bar, right? Somewhat going to go in a straight line. Oh yeah. Right? Versus if I roll it up here. Oh yeah. It's more of a circle. Right, and then you need more to get up. Yeah, that was definitely, I felt it, I was definitely playing with my lower back. This is a good test to know if you're going in a straight line. Don't do it. Yeah. All right? But as if you can do it with no hands. Oh, jeez. Don't try this at home. Let's do 5 without the bar and see how it feels to put the weight on your heels in the back, and trying to kind of memorize how does that feel in your legs, how does that feel in your glutes. Oh, down, down, there you go. Right? Yeah. Weight on the heels. Like almost like your toes are curling up from the ground. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And I can definitely feel it here. Right? But do you notice how kind of you're like leaning backwards a little bit? Like that sensation of almost falling backwards? Yeah. Yeah. And here I don't feel worried because I don't have this. Yeah. So it's easy to do this. Yeah. So you know what? Let's just give you a dumbbell for the last one, just for you to see how it feels, and then we can do with the. Okay. Let's do 20. So we'll do almost half the weight. Okay. Right. So you can hold it like this, like a goblet squat. All right. There you go. Yeah, perfect. You see how the weight is helping to counterbalance you leaning forward? Kind of the same thing with the barbell. It's just it's a little bit further, right? Wish they had a lighter bar. That bottom part goes slower. There you go. So do 2 more and pause for like 1 second at the bottom. Hold, and up. 1 more. Hold, up. There you go, good. Yeah, it's just like 3 to 5 on this one. Yeah, that's perfect, you're even, good. All right, step back, position your heels. Okay. Yeah. You notice that difference at the bottom? Yeah. So stop before you lean forward, just to see how far that brings you. Okay. And now when you just go slow and control, and when you get to that point, transition to your heels. Heels, go lower. There you go. Okay, let's do one more. Slowly, slowly, and then when you get stuck, heels. So if you guys are going to be doing deadlift and you don't necessarily you can't necessarily put the 45-pound plate on there and go down to the standard height for a deadlift, you can build yourself a little box with some Pilates boxes and 25-pound plates. And if you're going to be using a weight like 10 pounds, then what you can do is just start it from the unracking it. You're going to position yourself between the boxes and the plates, and you're simply going to go down and touch them. That's pretty much the standard height of where a deadlift should start.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because anything lower, that's considered a deficit deadlift because you have to go so much lower.
Yeah.
Like you enter that pocket where it's hard to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just start from here, unrack it, and then you're going to drag down, touch it, and then come up.
So you don't do a full squat on this one?
No, you don't. So a deadlift.
I've been trying to do the full squat.
No, so a deadlift is like, you don't go all the way down necessarily to 90 degrees because depending how heavy you're going to go. But basically you want to be able to go down to the bar.
Got it.
Right, so because I have long legs, I don't necessarily I have long arms too, so I don't have to go as low.
Okay.
But what you want for the deadlift, you're gonna grab it shoulder width, you're gonna be here, right? So the bar is gonna be on those plates here. So you want your shins touching the bar, right? You covered that in the video. Hands on the outside of the shin, right here. And so what you want is you want to kind of sit your butt down a little bit, and then there's a slack in the bar, right? Whatever plate you have, there's gonna be a little slack. So you remove the slack. And then you want shoulders down and back. The bottom part is a squat from the bottom, right? So you're gonna squat, squat, squat up until you clear the knees. Once you clear the knees, it becomes a hip thrust. Hip thrust. So then here, just undo the thrust. Once you clear your knees, squat down.
Yeah.
Right, so you want the bar literally dragging on your legs.
Video I've watched many times.
A lot of times, yeah. All right, so we'll get you to do it, and then we'll just kind of see, right? But this here, are there safety pins? No, there's none.
What?
I'm trying to see if there's safety pins, but you'll be fine with those.
Okay.
Weight on the heels, there you go, and then hip thrust. There you go. So undo the hip thrust. Once you get the knees, squat down. There you go, it's perfect. 2, there you go. So when you're at the top, squeeze your butt cheeks. Boom, there you go. Perfect. Do one more. Awesome. All right, so drop it down on the plates. There you go, so they don't roll. Awesome. All right, good job.
Thank you.
So we'll add one element to it, which is going to be the breathing. Do you remember that part from the videos?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
So the breathing, it's called Valsalva maneuver. Remember that? Yeah. It's some of the exercise videos.
Okay.
But basically what you want is when you're at the bottom of it, you want to take a big breath and push your stomach out, like against your core. Not necessarily like, you're not trying to push your stomach out, you're trying to push it against your core, like against your abs, right? So when you do that, you're bracing everything. So you see a lot of people when they work out, they'll have like a belt on.
Yeah.
And then basically what they're doing is they're pressing their stomach against the belt to kind of brace everything. Because if you're doing a deadlift and you're gonna lift, the tension's gonna go one or two places. Here on the core or your lower back. So if this is not contracted, it's gonna go here.
Okay.
But if it's contracted.
So when I'm going up, the stomach should be going out like this.
Yeah, so basically when you're here, you wanna press against it, up, and then once you go down, slowly breathe out. So when you're at the bottom, you brace it big, you hold your breath all the way to the top.
Okay.
Because if you start breathing out, as you're coming up, you're letting go of that power, right? Nothing's braced anymore, so the tension on the body from holding it is gonna start to be distributed in other places, mainly in the back. Shoulder width, feet slightly pointed on the outside, shin touching the bar. We're gonna go down, all right? Hands on each side of your legs here. And all you want is shoulders down and back, all right? We don't want the shoulders like this and be pulling like this. So shoulders down and back. And we're at the bottom, we're simply going to squat up until we clear the knees and then hip thrust. Squeeze the butt and then undo the hip thrust. Once you pass your knees, squat down. If you're tired or newer to it and the weight's too heavy, what's gonna happen for a lot of people is they're gonna bring their hips up first. So they'll do this, and then they'll pull. That's a stiff leg deadlift to a certain extent. You can't do as heavy as a weight. You're more likely to injure your back if you do that. All right? So you want to make sure that the hips and everything is going up at once. Once you clear the knees, thrust versus a butt up and then trying to pull. All right? Yeah, so just two things. You see how little space you have and more space you have on this side?
Okay.
So make sure you're even. So you want to be shoulder width of what's comfortable for your hips and your legs, but then just make sure you kind of match it. So that looks great.
Yeah.
All right. And then so to make it even, put the same finger on the line on each side. So whichever finger you want, but make sure it's the same. So if it's the index, both index should be touching that line. And then butt down.
And then this is where I breathe in.
Yeah, so butt down. Arm straight, arm straight. Yeah.
Good.
But arm straight. There you go. So squat down, there you go. Big breath, fill up the stomach, and then pull. Squat, and then hip thrust, and then breathe out as you go down. And then squat down. There you go. Big breath, pull. There you go. Good job. 2. Nice. Breathe out. Take nice control. 4. Lower your hips more when you're coming down. Squat to halfway, and then hip thrust. Squat from the bottom. Hip thrust, and breathe out. Perfect, drop it. When you're at the bottom of it, make sure that your arms are straight.
Okay.
So you're still holding the bar, but instead of like trying to lower yourself like this way, lower yourself backwards.
Okay.
Because the bar is holding you.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you're pulling, you're kind of, you're sitting upright, but you're pulling backwards.
By having you here, the little things I think are going to make a big difference, because I was worried about my back, worried about my knees.
Yeah.
So I don't think I was pushing myself as much.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think I was feeling sore.
Yeah.
Also, so like I will work on some of these things.
Yeah, because overall it's kind of like running. Everyone says they can run.
Yeah.
But there's an efficient way of doing it that's not going to get you injured.
Right.
Everyone can lift something from the ground, but there's a specific way to do it to not get injured and get the most out of it.
Yeah.
So I'll do another round. I'll kind of demonstrate again with the straight arm. Yeah, at the bottom, straight arms, and then sit down. So even with my long arms, I don't necessarily have to bend them, right? So I'm just going to keep them straight. Go down and then squat. Hip thrust. Undo the hip thrust. And then just sit my butt down. So fill the stomach, pull, hip thrust.
That breathing was a good trick, actually.
Yeah, and to be fair, it applies to squats as well.
Yeah.
So instead of being at the bottom, it's going to be at the top.
Yeah.
But that one's a little bit different. She'll be here, he'll do. So you only breathe out like about halfway as you're coming up.
Yeah.
So you're breathing in, you're keeping it tight from the top to the bottom to half.
Yeah.
Because if you are breathing out at the bottom, imagine you have a heavy weight, and then you, all that tension is going to go in the body.
Yeah.
Your body's not tense anymore.
But I think I was doing that.
Most people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Because it is unnatural. Because I'm telling you basically to hold your breath for 3/4 of the rep. Yeah. So even on each side. There you go. Back straight, squat, and then hip thrust. All right. Undo the hip thrust and then squat down, squat down, squat down. There you go. Squat up, clear the knees, and then up. There you go. Breathe out. All right. Big breath. Nice. So you see, you breath all your air out at the top on this one, right?
Is that not right?
So going down was harder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your shoulders went forward. Your body was less tight going down because you just emptied everything at the top.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadlift is so many things to think about at the same time.
Yeah, like it looks easy, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you do it, you're kind of like, okay, knees need to do this. I'm squatting. I'm hip thrusting.
Yeah.
But that's why we're here.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do 3 more. So we'll just focus on the breath. Big breath. Squat up. And then slowly breathe out. Yeah, good job. All right. Yeah. And then slowly breathe out. There you go. Arm straight, arm straight. Nice. And then breathe out. That was a double breathe out. As you're going down, the movement again, it's so many things. The movement stays at its natural pace. The breath is slow.
Yeah.
So it's not because you're breathing slow that you have to go slower on the movement down.
Yeah.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Because you're so focused on, then your motion really slow, and it takes you a lot longer, and then you're. So round 4, right? So let's just focus on 2 things for this one, right?
Okay.
Squat up, and then your breath pattern. Okay. There you go. 2, big breath, pull. Nice, that's a good pace. Nice. Try not to use your shoulders and your arm. Like, because when you're at the bottom, you'll kind of have that little thing to give you momentum. No momentum. It's a deadlift, so you lift from dead. There you go. All right. Nice. Squeeze and down. Perfect. All right. That's too light for you. We'll go up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I can.
You can definitely do like a. You have to do like a 25
Let's do it.
on each side. So that puts you at 95 pounds
Okay.
for the whole weight. Yeah, let's do that.
So go up 10 basically.
We'll go up 20. So 10 on each side.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did a workshop in Squamish, Canada. What was that, like 2 years ago? We did Squamish, and we had Faye, one of our clients. She deadlifted her body weight like 3 times, but she didn't think she could do it.
Oh wow.
But we went through all of this stuff, and she was able to pull it. She didn't think she could.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be able to pull. You're gonna be able to pull this. So that'll kick you off a little bit higher. Moment of truth.
Let's do it.
Just one rule. If you feel that your form is giving out, just drop it.
Okay.
Right? So the 2 important things here.
Breathe in and
Yeah. Breathe in, brace your core, squat up. Yeah. Nice. Breathe out slowly. Get a complete reset. Position yourself. Big breath. Right? Big breath. Pull. Nice. Good. All right. So wait, 2 things. Your last one, hips went up first, right?
Oh, I did this thing.
Yeah, you did this and
Okay.
then you pull. So just remember to squat up.
Okay.
Right? So squat up, like big breath, lock it in, and then squat up. Only 2 things to focus on. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I think I did it again, did I?
That was better though. It was better than the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Last one. All right. Nice. All right, good job. Was that one harder?
Yeah.
115. If we had 10 pounds on each side,
Okay.
we'll do 115.
Okay.
All right?
Do it.
We'll try 1. See how
Yeah.
that feels. All right. A lot of things when I train members in person is
You can go heavier.
you go heavier because I can tell you to drop it, right?
Yeah.
I can notice the form, but also a lot of people are scared to push themselves when they're training by themselves.
Yeah.
And so they don't think that they can do it.
Yeah.
So just have someone that's like, oh yeah, that was pretty easy. You can do it, right? So usually, that's kind of my own rule that I found throughout the years. 2 reps equals about a 5 pound increase,
Okay.
right? So you did your 5 reps there. So right there you can add an extra like 10 pounds.
Okay.
Right? But you could have done more reps. You probably could have pulled out another like 2 or 3 out of what you had, but like really pushed it. So we're gonna give this a shot and see how that feels. Come on. Pull, 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 pull.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh geez.
All right. So reverse lunges. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start just shoulder width here, and then you're gonna take a step back as if you're taking a knee, basically, right? Pretty straightforward. You're coming down here. So you notice that my knee, this inside knee is more on the inside. Again, I got longer legs, so they're aligned with the back of my heel, but I wouldn't take a step back here to try to do the lunge because it'd be super uncomfortable and it'd be unstable, right? Just even without weights, it's unstable. So literally, if you take a step back a little bit closer and you just kind of take a knee, all that tension is going to go on the quads, which is what we also want to work during the exercise, right? If you're stepping back here, you're going to have to, again, unstable, but you're going to have to push from your back leg to trying to transition the weight to the front leg and then actually do the exercise.
Yeah.
So don't try to take a really weird step back. Don't try to like step too wide on the outside. Don't try to have it like right under, like just literally at your, everyone's biomechanic is unique to a certain extent. So like whatever feels comfortable for you to take a knee, that's going to be the positioning.
Yeah.
Touch the knee on the ground. Don't smack it.
Okay.
So we can start with the right leg. So take the left leg back. All right. And then take, slowly touch the ground, and then come back up. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good job. So now we'll switch. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. You can definitely go heavier. That was way too easy.
Well, I like to start out light.
10 pounds? What are these ones?
15?
You can probably, I feel like you can do 20, to be honest with you. Try, just do 2 reps with 15. I want to see what that looks like.
Oh, I don't think I've ever gone higher than 15 though.
You want me to train you in person? We can go heavy.
That's right.
All right. So just do step left leg back.
I'm a wimp, actually.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll go 20 pounds. You can stop. That's too light. Let's do this fun thing. This fun thing we call fitness. Left leg back, all right? Go down, touch, and up. There you go. 2. Touch the knee slowly to the ground. 3, 4. Oh, there you go. That's a face of effort right there. All right, right leg back. 1, 2, 3. Leg all the way to the ground. Come on, all the way. Nice.
This I'm gonna feel tomorrow.
And as much as it's hard, trying to get that knee to the ground slowly, and then you're gonna lean forward a little bit, put the tension on the quad, and then you're here, and the tension is gonna be here.
Okay.
So ultimately,
So it won't pressure the knee.
quads. So the muscle that like attaches on each side here. So yeah, if you want to put an emphasis towards the knee, but it would be the muscle right on top of it. Because also like a reverse lunge, a walking lunge, or a split lunge, basically is this motion here, right? So when you're doing a lunge, it's technically like, if you, I don't have the ability to, but it's kind of like doing it with one leg.
A lunge with one leg?
Yeah. So I'm saying is the back leg is just there to kind of.
Your workout said to do a pistol squat one time, and I could not
That's
do
different, right? So pistol squat is you're leaning backwards.
Yeah, that didn't
right? And it's seem to
me.
squat, but it's versus kind of like leaning forward as if you've skated before.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of skating. You're propelling forward.
Okay.
Lunge, great for running.
Okay.
Pistol squat is you're more like leaning backwards.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we'll do like assisted on the bench if you want to do pistols. I have an internal timer of 60 seconds roughly. All right, left leg back. We're nice and control. Touch a knee and up. All right, touch a knee slowly and up. Go slower, go slower. Just enjoy the pain a little bit. 3, 4. Come on, nice. 5, good job. All right, opposite leg. Touch it. Even if you don't want to, touch it. 2, nice. 3, 4, shoulders back. Come on, nice.
Oh boy.
Personally, it's my least favorite exercise out of all the exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with higher weights.
Yeah. So, you know, just for the people listening and for you too, like We're doing 4 exercises.
Yeah.
I'm sweating too, and I'm just like, I'm demonstrating, I'm doing some weights with you, but I'm not doing a full workout and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Every exercise is hard if you add weights.
Yeah.
Right? Throughout the years, I had a lot of clients who were like, this workout's easy. I'm like, add 5 more pounds.
Yeah.
But like, it was still easy. I'm like, continue adding 5 pounds until it's not anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you did it at first, they looked too easy, I could tell.
Right.
And so, yeah, I can see now you're struggling with the 20s, but it's good because now you're actually putting...
I'm actually working something.
Yeah, you're actually putting a stress on the muscle that's not used to it.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to make it grow, basically. Yeah.
That's great.
All right, ready? We'll start left leg back. Let's go to 1. Nice and control. Just... 3, 4, and 5. All right. Switch legs. 1, 2. More control when you get it to touch a knee. 3, 4. Shoulders back, shoulders back. Big breath. Good job.
Okay.
Right, so the same principles apply here as for the deadlift or the squat. So you can do the big breath as you're about to do the motion of effort. So
You're breathing out when you're going down?
I'm breathing in.
Oh.
Yeah, because going down is not as bad, but if I'm breathing in as I'm going down, I'm bracing, bracing, and I'm keeping it braced. And when I get about to a point where like it's easier to stand up, I gotta breathe out at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing. But also shoulders back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just trying to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect example. Like the body will try to find the path of least resistance for the exercise.
Yeah.
And so if it has to do this, it has to bounce the knee up, shoulders up, it'll do it.
Yeah.
That's why you have to like, so I say, nice and controlled and enjoy the suffering as a joke. But when you go slow, you can catch all those little things that slip.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ready? Left leg back. Okay, we're gonna do something a little bit harder. So when you're gonna touch the knee, don't drop all the tension on the ground. Hold for like 0.5 seconds. So you go here, just like kind of hold the tension and glute and then up. Woo, I can tell that was here. There you go. 3. Oh, yeah, shoulders back, shoulders back. 1 more. All right, good job. All right, switch legs, shoulders back. Slow and hold. 1, 2. Good job. Oop. 3. All right, 1 more. 1 more. Up, up, up. Nice. So it is hard, but considering it's after squat, it's after deadlift, right?
I feel good.
Yeah. We did 2 big compound exercises, right? So you'd work a lot of the body through squat and deadlift. Yeah. Now we're moving more towards isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
We'll do calves, and then we'll do a little cardiovascular finisher for like 5 minutes. Yeah, so you're gonna press up, unrack it, turn, like rotate the handle. There you go. Oh. Okay, so keep it rotated. There you go. Keep it locked. So you're gonna go down, stretch, 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 and then up. Yeah. So keep this locked. Keep everything straight. The only joint that's moving is the ankle. Yeah. So when you're at the top, squeeze up here. Do you feel it all the way up here?
No.
Finish on your big toe. Like play around with the tension. Go switch to your small toes and then switch to your big toe. Do you notice where it changes the tension on the calf?
I'm on my big toe right now.
Yeah. So you feel it here?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll add weight, but yeah. There you go. All the way down. There you go. Perfect. All right. So okay, shoot a racket. Grab lower, 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 lower. There you go. Right there. Yeah. Just so it's easier for you to unrack after. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna add some weight. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna add some weight. It'll create more tension on the calf, and we'll go from there.
Like 10.
Yeah. Let's try 10. See, I think you can go heavier than 10.
Oh, 15.
Well, let's start with 10 because I want to see how many reps you get. This one, what you want to do is you're going to have your little platform. Honestly, it's the first time I see this tool. I don't know if it's meant for that, but it's working great.
Yeah.
All right. You can do like stacks of 25-pound plates on the ground to elevate it. Those little Pilates box that people have.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as it's stable, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go under You're gonna stand up with it, you're gonna rotate the handle, and you're gonna position your feet on whatever the platform is. So you just wanna be at the bottom of your foot here, so that when you're at the top, you're able to finish on your big toe, right?
Okay.
So what a lot of people are gonna do is they're gonna push and they're gonna go like this on their small toe, right? So you wanna put an emphasis on ending on the big toe at the highest point that you can.
Okay.
But you also wanna be able to bring it down all the way as low as it's comfortable, right? Because in order to, let me distract this. Because in order,
so you wanted it to be like this.
yeah. So that when you're at the top, you finish on the big toe, not to the point where you feel like you'd slip off, right? Where you still have stability.
Yeah.
Because in order to properly train a muscle, for this, for the lunges, for the squats and everything,
Yeah.
you need to stretch and contract the muscle.
Got it.
So if you half stretch it and contract it,
Yeah.
you're not working the muscle fully, right? So, yeah, we're gonna go under, unrack it, and we're gonna go stretch to what's comfortable, and on the big toe, squeeze all the way at the top of the calf here, and then go down slowly. Just pause for 0.5 seconds and then go up, because you don't want to use your ligaments and tendons as bouncing at the bottom to go up, right? You want to remain in control of it the whole time. All right?
Okay.
Your turn. So we're gonna go for, let's go for 8 to 10 reps for this one. All right? In terms of like this bar, in terms of evenness, doesn't change too much because it's a Smith machine. You're removing all the stabilizers, but you know, trying to be even so it trains you for the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the big toe, tip, there you go. 2, there you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, highest point that you can. There you go. 7, 8.
Still not slip off.
Starting to get tired?
No, I'm
8.
slipping.
Okay.
No, I can. This weight is not bad.
Yeah. Meaning it's very light.
I wouldn't say very light, but I've done like 12.
Okay, let's get racket. We can do 25. I'm pretty sure you can do 25 on
Okay,
your
let's
side.
do it.
There we go. Let's do 3 rounds of this one,
Okay.
and then we'll do the conditioning after.
Okay.
All right. Also, just pay attention as to which calf is working harder than the other.
For me, it's my right one. Yeah.
The strongest leg will tend to lead and overcompensate for the other one. So I just did it, way more tension on my left leg, because that's my jumping leg when I play basketball. So if you feel it, just trying to like pivot the tension,
more on the
one that you don't use as much.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, push up, unrack it, there you go. There you go. There you go. How's that feeling? Harder?
Good. Yeah.
All right, big breath. Keep your core tight. Nice. All the way down. Touch the bar. There you go. Nice. Go 2 more. 1 more. Nice. All right, rack it. Perfect.
Well, that I could feel big time
Good.
in my calves.
Your last set, so we'll make it painful. All right, core tight, there you go. All right, let's see, 3rd round. All the way in the tippy toes. Yeah. See at the bottom, you're turning your foot on the outside, finish on the big toe. There you go. You see the tension difference?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. All right, let's go for 5 more. 1, 2, all the way up, all the way up. 3, come on, 4.
Oh boy.
All right, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. 2 more, come on. 1 more, rack it, nice.
My calves have never hurt this much doing this. It's the first time, man. Wow.
I think the difference is the weight, and then just, I told you 5.
Yeah.
And then I said 2 more, because at 5 you're mentally to stop, and most people are like, I can't do more.
Yeah.
But I just asked you to do 2 and you just did 2,
Yeah.
right? So when you think you're done, you can do more.
You can do more.
Yeah, how to exit things safely, right? So like a deadlift is easy. If you're lifting, you can't, you just drop it, and it's pretty safe. A squat, you have those 2 safety pins behind.
Yeah.
So if you're squatting down and you're stuck, you just let it go and you step back. You step forward, sorry. You let it fall, it's gonna fall in the pit. It'll make a lot of noise, but you're safe, you can just kind of exit.
Yeah.
So you would step towards the mirror, basically.
Okay.
This one, right? If you're if you're stuck, you can just, right? That's why we put the safety pins here.
Okay.
So there's ways to make it safer if you're exercising on your own. Yeah. Dumbbells, a little bit different because there's no like safety pins or bars because they're two individual objects. A lot of times it's just like throwing them on the ground. Like if you're pressing, letting them go, shoulder press, letting them go, whatever, fly, letting them go. Yeah. That's more the move. Yeah. Okay. I'll do one last round too. So we'll do a little finisher for conditioning and some core. So we'll do these 3 machines. We'll do the treadmill, the row, and the core, right? Okay. We'll do about like 30 to 45 seconds on each. Okay. All right, so you have to push it on each of them, all right? So crunch, pretty straightforward. It's on the app, the video on how to contract your core, right? Kind of the same thing, similar to Valsalva, but instead of pushing your core on the outside, we're gonna go inside. So to properly engage your core, you wanna drive in your belly button and then do a Kegel. Like pretend like you have to pee and hold it in. So if you do that and you drive your belly, do you feel everything kind of tighten up? So that's how you properly engage your core. Now you have to breathe. You have to remember to breathe through that. Yeah. Right, so drive in, Kegel, and then learn to breathe while maintaining that. So when you're doing a crunch, your belly button is driven inside, you're doing a Kegel, and you're doing the crunch. All right, so you're properly engaging the core that way. Because again, body will find a path of least resistance. So a lot of people, when they don't engage their core and they're trying to pull themselves forward, they'll have more tension in their hips, right? Because they're trying to pull themselves forward versus putting all the tension on their core. Yeah, right? That's probably me. Yeah, and so for the rowing, you've done this one, you've done rowing before? Yeah. Okay, we'll just do a little recap here. So on this guy, you're gonna grab it and you're going to push with your legs. Once you pass the knees, then you're gonna row and pull backwards, right? And then you're gonna go back slowly. So it's more of a, kind of like a deadlift. Two-step kind of. Kind of like the deadlift, right? Like squat and then pull back versus kind of like leg back and then pull with the upper body, all right? So instead of like legs straight and then pulling, it'd be more like the push and then the row, all right? Put this up here. And then on the treadmill, well, you know how to run at this one. This makes I've never done this treadmill before. Sorry? I've never done this kind of treadmill before. Okay, so this is, it might be the human-powered one. So this one, you want to have your hands, just be ready to put your hands. Even I have a hard time pacing myself on it. Okay. It's a little bit like a hamster wheel. So the faster you start to go, the faster it starts to go. Oh, I see. So you want to be able to kind of pop your hands on the side. Got it. This one makes it super hard for you to heel strike, at least in my opinion. So just to kind of, this is the level of looseness on it. Yes, it's human powered. So the more you press it forward, the heavier it is that you have to push. The more you bring it backwards, you see how loose it is? Yeah. Yep. All right. You want to give it a shot? Sure. You want me to start with that? Or well, just try, because you have to balance yourself. Yeah, you'll see it's different. Don't try to reach for these guys. Oh, well, it does go faster without. Yeah. So trying to like jog without the hands. Trying to like. Right, you see I'm, So again, so the more you move it here, the harder it makes it. All right, go upright. All right, and then when you want to get off, just put your hands on the side and then hop off. Oh, this is really like, I've never done this before. Yeah, because it's human powered, so if you lean forward, you're propelling it. Yeah. Right? Yeah, we're both gonna suffer at the same time. Nice. Misery loves company. Hey, yes. Especially in fitness. Yeah. You do group classes, everyone's just a group of people suffering together. You know, here I think they have group classes too. Really? Yeah, they
done any yet. But.
You can do it for cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to start on a treadmill?
I mean.
Sorry, on the rowing. Sorry. Rowing.
rowing?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll start on a treadmill. We'll do 45 seconds.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of shift over, and then we'll do a few cycles of those.
Okay.
All right. So the transition times are going to be pretty fast in between, just enough time for us to kind of get set up.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God, I need harder. I need easier. There you go. Transition to the next one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Ivy's happy she's not working out right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Asha. 5 seconds. Come on, push, 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 push. Come on.
Oh God.
All right. All right, rotation, last round, no breaks.
More?
No, yeah, we'll go one more.
Oh man.
Just for the fun of it.
I don't know if I can do.
All right, we're just gonna do one last round of the 3. All right. 3. All right, let's your break. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. Go. Come on, Asha. A few seconds left. All right, nice.
Oh my God.
One last round. One last machine.
Crazy. That's the worst one too.
Yeah.
That one.
All right, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 5 seconds. Come on, push, 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 push. All right, good job.
Oh.
That's a nice way to finish your workout.
Oh my God.
Especially hard after doing legs
Yeah.
and running after.
I definitely got to work.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so how was the workout?
That was great. I learned that I can actually do my body weight in a deadlift, which
Yeah.
I never thought I could do. I did one.
Yeah.
And I noticed a little bit about how to adjust it so I can actually feel the muscle I'm supposed to feel
Yeah.
and not be as wimpy while I'm working out. So
Yeah.
it's better to push than stay back if I want to get the results. So thank you
Yeah, you're
for
welcome.
that.
Yeah, but also like you notice like I hope it set a new standard for like next time you train,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it's supposed to burn like that. I'm supposed
Yes.
to push to that limit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Do you recommend like locally getting a trainer to push you in the beginning to just like give them the set workout and do that, or do you recommend?
Yeah,
doing
some
it on
people
your
do.
own?
Yeah, some
Okay.
people do. Some people do it by themselves. Yeah, like
Okay.
we have members that, you know, a little bit better off that will have a trainer in person. They'll do our workouts with them just
Yeah.
because the training is to the nutrition that we're giving you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people do it by themselves when they
Yeah.
get started because a lot of
Yeah.
members would like to exercise at the house.
Yeah.
At their home, so they don't necessarily
Okay.
have a trainer to kind of come at their house.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm hoping with doing these videos
This
now.
will help a lot.
Yeah, and to make
Yeah.
people realize, like you said earlier, like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know I could go this heavy. I didn't know I could
didn't
push.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so it's just understanding that there's safe ways to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we
And I don't have
covered
to do
that.
as many reps. I just have to do it right. That was the other thing. too.
Exactly. Yeah, because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't want to go as heavy because, again, fear of injury or not
Right.
doing it properly or
Right.
just are not used to pushing past that limit, and so they'll use less weights.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, 5 reps is too easy with that weight, so they think that doing more reps will solve the problem, but it doesn't, because eventually if you keep training in that and you don't grab weights that are challenging to your body's going to stay the same.
Right. You have to shock your body.
Yeah, your body needs to have a reason to change.
Yeah.
If you always do the same weights and the same exercise, like same intensity, you will have a body that can do that thing. And if you've been doing that for a long time and you look the same way, that is the exact reason, right? So if we train like that every training session, your body would be like, oh, we're in an environment where we have to be fitter, where we have to be stronger.
Right.
And then it's going to change more.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, well now let's go.
Thank you.
We'll do an outro here. If you guys want to see me showing Asha how to do pull-ups, stay tuned for like after the outro. But thank you very much for tuning in on this video. Yeah, thank you, Ivy, for holding the camera, our camera woman.
Yes.
If you guys enjoyed these videos, let us know in the comment section below. We can do more videos like this. I think this is our second one we do with a member.
Wow. I'm telling you guys, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So.
She just deadlifted her body weight.
Yeah.
So we have more videos like this coming. So you guys subscribe to the channel if you want to see more like this, and like and comment and do all the fun stuff you do on YouTube. And let us know if you want more videos like this, because Ivy and I plan on traveling more in 2025. We'll come back to Chicago.
Awesome.
It's quite nice here. I like
city.
it.
I have to plug Chicago. Good in the winter and good in the summer. You can come anywhere.
I'll stay in LA during the winter, but I'll come back. I'll come back during the summer. I was already wearing a winter coat outside.
No way.
People are like shorts and t-shirt, and I'm like, I need my jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like my sister.
I became a wuss from living out of LA. Yeah.
You're Canadian too. You're supposed to be okay.
But I lost my Canadianness. Yeah. I lost the ability to handle the cold.
Nice.
So yeah, guys, stay tuned after if you want to see a little extra bonus on the pull-ups. But if not, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, all right. Wait, restart this one. Okay.
Now we start.
You grab the band.
Yeah.
Right? So the darker the color, the stiffer it is, so the more it'll remove weight. Right? So like your purple basically would stretch more, so it would put more tension on your arms.
Okay.
This will remove more of it. So we'll just do this one to get started.
Easier.
Yeah, this makes it easier. But we'll just do this one just so we can get the form right.
Got it.
So basically, you're gonna loop it around like this. You're gonna pass it through it, and then basically just like lock it in here. So now there's different ways to, you can put your knee, or you can put your foot through it.
I'll put my foot, I think.
I would start with the knee, just because, let me show you. Let me see, this is really, it's just really stiff. But if you're not used to the stability of it, that's gonna happen. And if your grip gives up, you're gonna fall on your back.
Yeah.
Right? So,
But I've been practicing it with my legs.
Okay, that's perfect too.
I'll try. You want me to try the knee first?
Yeah, just because the knee, if you're stuck,
then I can.
Yeah, you're not going to swing as much forward, right? So before we put you in there, let's go over the motion for the pull.
Yeah.
So I'll get you to bring your arms up like this. All right, so open your shoulder blades up high. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your shoulders down, and then retract your scapula. So your shoulder blades. There you go. And then you're going to pull with the elbows and bring yourself up. Oh. Right? So imagine you have like 2 strings here, and you're pulling down here. Right?
I should be putting it like right there in the back.
But it'll feel different once you're up here. But basically what I want is we're not going to focus on trying to muscle like our way through with the forearms. We want to focus on driving our elbows to our sides and our back. Okay. By doing that, you're going to engage more of your back. Okay. Because if you're trying to do this, you'll do more bicep and forearm, which will get the job done, but it's a back exercise. Right. All right, so we try to pull ourselves up. So what that's going to look like when you're at the base and you're hanging is shoulder blade and shoulders locked in, and then shoulder blades locked in like this. So it's very small, right? Mm-hmm. Shoulders in, back locked in. There's that small motion. All right. I need to go a little bit wider for my long arms. Okay, like this. So basically, shoulders back, and then pull the elbows to your back, and then go all the way down, and then reset. So when I'm resetting here, I'm not fully go like this, right? I'll still keep a little bit of tension on my shoulders. On your shoulders. Yeah, I'll still kind of keep it a little bit tight versus letting go fully, but like my arms are straight, which will stretch the lats. Okay. All right. That's a lot more complicated than I thought. Yeah, like I said, everyone can run and say they run. Everyone can pull, but there's specific ways to do it. So let me move this over a little bit to your side, so that if you need to get off, I can. Yeah, you can put your foot on the mat. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So yeah, pull down. Just put one knee in there. Yeah, there you go. And one hand. Perfect. So then just let yourself hang from there. Let yourself hang. Stay stable. All right, so now shoulders. All right, so Asha, we just finished our leg workout. How was it for you?
It was difficult, but it felt great after I was done because I didn't know I could do everything that I did with you, so thank you.
Yeah, because what was your heaviest deadlift before you did
I was doing like maybe 40 pounds max, you know, like with the bar plus like 20 pounds. That was it.
Yeah, so you did 115 pounds today.
Yeah, I never had even done 90. You said 90, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you took me to 120. I was just like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And I was able to do it.
How was the tips that I kind of shared with you along the way? Was that helpful in terms of improving like your squat, your deadlift?
Yeah, you know, it was helpful in making me more confident to push myself and not worry about injuring myself, because that's a big worry for me, is that like at like my age, if I like injure myself, I don't want to like have a longer recovery. So I really appreciated those tips.
Yeah, and how was in terms of learning a new level of intensity for the workout? How was that experience?
That was good. I felt really great that you were here to make sure that I could get to that level.
Yeah.
And now the challenge will be to like keep going when you're not here and like continue to push myself. So I might take 2 steps back and 1 step forward, but I think that overall I'm going to be moving forward, which is great.
Yeah, but now you have a benchmark of what it's supposed to feel like when you push.
Yeah.
And so when you're training, you'll be able to also know,
This is too easy. I need to push myself.
Yeah, like what would Maxime say in this moment? Add 5 pounds, do a few more reps.
Well, that was a good tip too, when you said if you're able to do the 5 reps easy, then you need more weight. And I was just doing the 5 reps and be like, boom, 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 I'm done.
Yeah.
As opposed to like really pushing myself. So that was good.
Yeah, because it's the thing about if you're going to block off 30, 45 minutes out of your day to do exercise, there's the energy of just like a checklist of doing it.
Yeah.
And then there's like making it count, which would be different.
Right.
If you're not making face, I can tell when it was light because you were just looking in the mirror and it was casual. And I upped the weight.
I was like,
yeah, when you start making faces, you know it's heavy enough for the exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, I started cursing you out. That means it's too much.
Yeah. Nah, you did amazing. And so also for people listening, this is going to be up on YouTube in a few weeks. So if you guys want to watch a full video, I think it's a different type of video. It's not necessarily entertainment, but it's more like, I think there's a lot of tidbits and value throughout our training session that I think people will enjoy. And
the one thing I will tell you is like, I'm not a super fit athlete, and so by watching my video, hopefully you'll get some tips for like a normal person in terms of how to get progression as opposed to like Maxime. So well, that'll be good. That's why I don't do workout videos just by myself anymore. Yeah. Because I want to be able to help people, and not necessarily everyone can relate to being 6'4", athletic guy. It's super athletic. Yeah. So no, but I'm happy we're able to film that. I appreciate you letting us into your beautiful home and your gym. And the home is for friends, so thank you. I appreciate that. Well, now it's time to go eat some good vegan food and explore Chicago. Protein. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it.